clawed my way out of Willamette. I fought hard to uncover the truth of what happened at that mall. And things were good. Real good. For a while. Then, I let things get to me. I let things get out of control. I think deep down, I knew I hadn't uncovered what was really going on. Yes! Hey, keep up!
Thanks, Dave. My mic was not on. Oh my god, this is the worst stream ever. Hey everybody, how you doing? This is what happens when I can't look at a clock. Whoops. Whoops. No, it's just, I forgot to have I didn't turn my interface on, so I was talking, I had no sound. As is the custom, right? Power drill, dynamite, and a bucket. Drill bucket's a terrible combo weapon. Yeah, I don't know how much time we have. I was talking about the route. Like, I don't actually know how hard it'll be to route this because it's different. Can't hear you. Whoops. Yeah, the auto is fine, but the mic seems to be off. Here's your hero. I thought I went deaf. Clocks are overrated anyways. Pretty good. A pretty good thing. I just don't actually know how much time is left here. Like, we're on day 3, so it can't be that much left of the game, but we gotta be close to the end. Check and see if you got missions to do, man. I didn't think I did. I think it was just anti-up. He just clocks anymore. Yeah, I accidentally left the clock off. Yeah, it's bad. I guess it was only for like 3 minutes. Which is still pretty bad. But it's not as bad as doing it for like like 10, 15 minutes. USA spray paint. Yeah, I unlocked Can a survivor get on here with me? Guess not. Wait, what? Ninja uniform acquired? What, for getting on the bike? Okay, I don't get that, but whatever. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. There's a lot of zombies in there. Oh, this is the shelter. Interesting. I should check if I have missions. That's right, I should. Just anti-up, right? They probably give it to you just because it's a good way to make some money. I don't really want to do... I could do poker. I don't want to. I can't stand it. What do you think of Overkill's The Walking Dead? Is that different than Telltale's The Walking Dead? I've never played either of them. I'm not a huge fan of Telltale, even though they're going out of business. And it's not good to speak ill of the dead, as they say. But I'm not surprised they went out of business, to be honest. Twin battle. Do I need anything other than just knife gloves to run them down? Gems. Fabulous gemstones. Okay, let's just go.
This way.
Yes, it's not out yet. Haven't played it. If it's not out yet, I got no opinion on it because I haven't played it yet. It's kind of like Spider-Man. Oh, what? Somebody shot someone. Oh, right. I didn't kill those guys last time I was here. Whoops. I mean, it's kind of like if I haven't played like Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game. Like, yeah, I don't have an opinion on it. Oh, raised toast. I made a huge mistake. Big Earl's gonna waste him. Here, take this beer. Maybe he's not gonna die. He didn't. That's amazing. Telltale's going out of business. Yep. Well, maybe not necessarily going out of business, but they laid off like most of their employees, and they're just having a skeleton crew. And they're probably like slowing down production significantly. Right, we're gonna check which is the best strat for the trends, your normal Russian or the Freedom Bear. I have to find a Freedom Bear. Where can I get an LMG? Yucatan? I have to carry a robot bear all the way back. Ugh, it's kind of crappy. Is there an easier robot bear to get? Although I have the thing. Maybe it's not so bad. I have the shortcut, right? I'm like 90% sure I killed Slappy and Lynette last week. I should have watched the VOD. I just didn't.
What's going on?
Frank, you better bring some more
Some
Zombrex
for
for
Jared.
Jared. Sullivan says that he'll do whatever he has to if you don't get back here soon.
Chemical defense. Yeah, okay. That means I'm gonna need zombies. Well, I assume that I do TK too.
I see a woman in hot Exciterama.
She looks like a police officer.
She looks like a police officer.
That seems like a new one, maybe. Oh, whoops. I wanted my hat. My beer hat. Because I can't get drunk. Whoa, welcome to this first-person shooter co-op game. It's about the same devs as Payday. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about Payday. I've heard it's okay. I haven't played it. When are you gonna do All Survivors Guide for Dead Rising 4? Probably never. Someone would have to buy it for me, and even then, I probably wouldn't be too excited to get into it. Yo, check out your last video to see how to take out Big Girl. It seems to be forgotten how to do it the last time. Yeah. Well, he just was locking me down. I have 2 Zombrex, so I can give one to Jared. Little Jerry. I wonder if they will have a Dead Rising 5 and it will actually be good. Doubtful. Not for the foreseeable future anyway, because they shut down Capcom Vancouver. Which was probably, not necessarily, but probably making Dead Rising 5 or in production or pre-production or something. And like I said, or not like I said, but Dead Rising 4 did very poorly sales-wise. And I'm like 90% sure. I'm like 90% sure it's because like they just shit the bed with Dead Rising 4. And basically killed their studio. He's never gonna do it. I will do it eventually, but like I have literally hundreds of other games I'd rather cover. Dead Rising 4 would be impossible for all survivors, plus it just sucks. Oh, we were talking about it the other day. Last stream we were talking about Dead Rising 4. And I went and I looked at it. Like I went and watched, and I accidentally watched like the DLC. And I was like puking in my mouth. It was so stupid. And it's not like it was like some offhanded thing. It was just like everything about it was terrible. It was like disgraceful. I was just like, I was in shock that this actually like got written and approved. Like, you guys have no idea. No idea of anything about Dead Rising if this is what you think what the game was about. He's never gonna do it. Well, I never say never, but it's super, super low priority. Dead Rising your favorite game? Not necessarily. I have been enjoying playing it again. But like anything, I'm getting burnt out on it. Like it's hard to play like these kind of games back to back. Like I haven't played a Dead Rising game like almost since the release. Oh my god, let me hack the thing. Like I played them when they came out, and then I got the remaster because I'm like, hey, I like Dead Rising. Let's play Dead Rising again. My sister actually got it for me for Christmas from Amazon. I was like, sick. Hang on, where am I going? Silver Strip, right? It was fun, and I was like super excited to play it again. She got me Dead Rising 1 and 2. I was like, yeah, dude. Because they weren't like super expensive either. They were like cheap. So I was like, yeah, I'll do this. And then I was like, I made a guide. And the guide was like way more successful than I had any anticipation of it being. It's getting close to like 100,000 views, I think. And it's like, what? It's kind of funny because I think that video is like terribly made. Like my voiceover is bad and stuff. There are infinite survivors in Dead Rising 4. Oh, good. Also, like every other Dead Rising, they don't follow you. Oh, the Frank Rising DLC? Yeah, that was... I was in shock. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. What do you think about Dead Rising 4? I was puking in my mouth. Oh my god, dude. Like, I don't know the context of the story, but I was like watching this train wreck unfold before me. Oh wait, hang on. Where is it? I would assume correctly that she's right there. Okay. The hot Exciterama, yeah. Okay, Frank's legs just clipped through the pole. Oh yeah, dude. Zombie Frank West. Yeah, it was just like... I mean, he's infected, so like, canonically it's like, okay, but like... They turn him like into a zombie. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like, this is like the dumbest thing you could have done. Of all the things you could have done, this was like by far one of the stupidest. Is this Onyx? I don't know. The people. Oh, hang on. It's because I'm not on that one. Dude, long legs of the law. Is shacking up Onyx. Read for release for Resident Evil 7. The DLC was free. Too bad it was also 11 months late. I mean, you can't really get too... She's a stripper. Just play one of the people, Gentlemen's Club. Oh my god. What's the bowling pin for? I wonder. Okay, just straight up get one. Oh, that's funny. That's a Dead Rising 1 reference. Talking about Joe. That's pretty funny. I'm okay with that. Let's go around the backstage. Still came out. At least they gave you nice closure along with bonus shit like 21. Oh. 21 and all the other DLC had to be purchased. It was all really good, but they wish it did more with it. Yeah, I don't know. It looked not terrible. Like the Resident Evil 0 or Resident Evil 7 DLC didn't look awful. It looked kind of weird, but I mean, I'm not super into FPS, so I was kind of like Resident Evil 7 was like, eh, I'll probably try it eventually. It just like it probably isn't my thing. I mean, I'm sure it's a good game. It looks like a fun game if you're into that, but I think the fact that it was like not totally forced VR, but like had VR as like a major component might have been turning me off a bit from getting super invested. That's not what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Okay. I mean, it's pretty easy to get money. I was expecting that Dead Rising 1 boss. I hate that boss. She just run her. You just run her down, dude. You just run her down with the small chainsaw.
Hey, keep up. Keep up.
Is she getting grabbed? No. I guess I will go to the Yucatan. I actually don't know where the other free Zombrex is. It's probably hidden in some stupid spot, like in the Uranus zone. Uh-oh. We can get through her. I hated that fat ass. Dead Rising 4 best thing about it is the fucking race car segment. What? Dead Rising 3 cop boss was so boring and hard. Oh, was she a cop? Or was she a soldier? She was a cop, wasn't she?
Quick, follow me.
It's because, like, I don't know why they did this, but Dead Rising 3, they had, like, a 7 Deadly Sins theme. So all of the... There's, like, 7 main psychopaths, and they were all based on some... They were all based loosely on the 7 Deadly Sins. So obviously you had that woman in the wheelchair, like, the motorized wheelchair was, obviously gluttony. Oh, shit. I didn't think I'd zone in. And then, there's, like, that guy, like, the gimp guy was, like, lust, and it's like, okay. I just think, like, it didn't really have any purpose to having that. Like, it made no sense. It didn't need to be like that. But they did it for some reason. The super sexual woman who you thought was lust. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. Hilda, yeah. She's like the German soldier lady. Still needs to wait until it's 7 p.m. Yeah, I know. That's what sucks about it, is you gotta wait. It'd be okay if you could just like run it down. Like as soon as you got the money, you just ran there, but you just have to grind the money while you do survivor cases, I guess. She had a lot of focus on boobs. Yeah, that's the other thing, was like, I guess in like, well, okay, let's put it this way. Like, Dead Rising is a Japanese franchise, right? Like, obviously, like, the main was like Jesse, and Dead Rising 1 had like massive boobs, and they made it very, very apparent for you. What the hell? Oh. They made it like super apparent and noticeable, right? It was like a big, not necessarily a plot thing, but it was just like, it was there. And then Dead Rising 2 had like Rebecca Chang and Amber and Bailey, and they were they had the hot bods. So I suppose what it was is like Dead Rising 3 kind of needed to have that. Or maybe they felt they needed to have that or something, but in my opinion, it wasn't necessary. I need to go to mid-sec knackery. Brand new you. We've rescued what's her name, right? I'm pretty sure we've done this. It's one of the things that pissed me off about Dead Rising 1. If you decide to skip the clown boss, which makes sense because he's fucking hard, then you miss out on the shortcut, the chainsaws. Yes. But it's one of the reasons why it's so worth it, because rescuing all the survivors, well, I mean, you lose one if you don't get Adam, but, like, it basically makes rescuing all the survivors that are in, what's that place called? Wonderland Plaza? Like, so much harder. Like, it's not even, it's, like, not even a thing. Like, if you can go through the shortcut to Paradise Plaza from Wonderland Plaza, it's like, you skip out on the park, or you skip out on whatever that place is called. You either skip out cutting through Leisure Park or like the North Plaza or Alfresco Plaza, and it's like so much easier. And that's why I like had to route it in. Like, you have to get it. Like, even though you have to, because what's his name's there? I can't even remember his name. He's one of the mall security guys, or the mall staff guys. She was, because many things are cute. And stuff like that. If there was a mini grenade, then yes. What? Grenades are mini and they are cute? No. I think pineapple grenades are absolutely adorable. What are we talking about? She was way over-sexualized. She was just Lust, final boss, Vakar. No, the other guy was Lust. The gimp guy with the sharp teeth and the flamethrower that looked like a cock and balls. That was the guy who was... That was Lost, I'm sure, right? Thanks, Poppy. Ooh. Some cash. 69,000. Or 6,900. Do you have anything else to do? Do I want to do anti-up? I don't have anything else to do right now. She was way over-sexualized. Also, how did a clown get many chainsaws in the first place? He juggles them. You juggle chainsaws. They're juggling chainsaws. That's a thing, actually. When did Adam get this shit? Yeah, they're juggling chainsaws. You can see it. There's, like, super specialized chainsaws designed for juggling. Combine them with a meat cleaver and a chainsaw. One more time. Dead Rising 3 references. You know that when I first played the game years ago, it pissed me off. All I had to do was beat the boss and everything was easier. Yeah, but that's the thing, is like, it's a hard boss. And is he the first psychopath you fight besides Carlito? He might be. You fight him super early, and he's one of the he's unironically one of the harder ones. Like, no joke. Flamethrower penis is called the Lust Cannon, yeah. That sounds accurate. Oh, I didn't make knife gloves while I was here. Whoops, I made a mistake. It's actually hard to play this while reading chat. It's like so funny. It's like so much harder and you wouldn't expect it to be, but it's just like, man. Should probably route in getting the leadership mag too, because I think the survivor AI in this is like way worse. Is he the first boss, not counting Carlito? Should I make a new beer helmet? This was Deadly Sin. She was. I know who all the 7 sins are. I was just saying that they get confused, thinking he's 7 sin boss because of how sexual she is. Yeah, I mean, the problem is they tried to make. They obviously made like all of the guys in Dead Rising 3 like they're super caricatures. Like they're not even like people. They're just like. They're straight up just like caricatures. Because like in Dead Rising 1 and to a lesser extent 2. 2 was a bit more crazy, but. Every character was like whatever, Cliff, whatever his name was, the hardware store guy. He was like actually like, wow, this guy just lost it under the zombie apocalypse type scenario they're in, right? But that just like completely goes out the window in Dead Rising 3, and they just do whatever. And I'm sure that's like the same thing with Dead Rising 4, even though I haven't seen very much of it. Just that Frank Rising DLC, and I was like almost physically ill. He may be the second. She wasn't a sin, yeah. She was like... Well, she was kind of like a story boss, I guess, because there was like... The Phenotrans woman, whatever her name is. Marilyn? Whatever. I can't remember her name. Marianne, Marilyn. I'll just hack this thing. Wherever it is over here, right? Did I pass it? I'll just quickly hack this and, But you fight the Phenotrans lady, well, not the Phenotrans lady, but then there's that other guy, whatever his name is. The general guy. You fight him at the end, which is very reminiscent of like Dead Rising 1. Not counting Carlito. Damn, dude. He is the first one, huh? That makes things a lot harder because he's. I don't know who's after him. Who would be the next psychopath? Is it is it the grocery store guy? Sion's? Yeah. Maybe. Dude, learn from me on the first stream. Don't question your Dead Rising logic, because Frank can make a fully functional rocket launcher only from a piece of pipe and a firework. Yeah. When making knife gloves, where do the extra knives come from? Yeah, it's just like, they just... It just works, right? It just works. Kind of like how the paddle saw only requires one chainsaw, yeah. And the fact that, like, there's no way a standard kayaking paddle would be able to, like, would not break by having 2 chainsaws strapped to it. You just gotta accept it. Good point. Also in Dead Rising 4, you can make a friggin' frost sword somehow. Yeah, like, the combo weapons just seemed insane. Like, in this, at the very least in this, like, the combo weapons seem somewhat, like, reasonable. Like, putting nails in a bat, yes, makes sense. Putting dildos in a leaf blower, kind of, but this was, like, after Dead Rising 2. What other stuff is there? Like, putting a pitchfork on a giant drill motor, yeah. That might work. The best way to beat the clown is using a mannequin. Stop, do not talk about Dead Rising 4. I don't know, yeah, I don't know why everyone wants to talk about Dead Rising 4. Because everyone says, there's people who say it's like it's not that bad. From what I've seen, like, yes, it is. Like, it unironically is that bad, which is kind of scary. Like, yeah, like, Dead Rising 4, nothing about it looked any good. Like, even the gameplay looked boring. Like, just... How do you mess it up? Like, killing zombies should be fun. You got all these stupid combo weapons and stuff. The hell, man? Why you gotta be like that? Oh, this is gonna break. Oh, I had 2 more uses out of it. I just, like, I genuinely do not understand how they made it so bad. I guess I'll just do I gamble? I'm not sure if I want to. I can't remember. I guess I have something to do.
Frank, can you get back to the safe house?
Richard is harassing
Richard is
someone.
harassing some of the girls here.
Richard. Come on, Richard. What are you doing? Don't be a creepy weirdo.
Frank, there's some people sitting down in a theater at the Slot Ranch Casino.
Oh.
Like they're waiting
Is that BB?
or something.
I guess that's probably BB. You need a new beer hat, and I busted, unfortunately. Of all the weapons, the mannequin turns out to be one of the best. Maybe I'm just garbage at video games. It's something that you would never know, because you try using the mannequin, and it's like actually terrible. Like the mannequin is terrible. All the pieces are terrible, except for some reason the mannequin torso is just really strong. Like it one hit kills zombies, and it's like, okay, I guess this is what I'm using for the rest of the game. That is until you find out about whatever the thing is. You know, small chainsaws, but those are like a thing. Why are mannequins OP as fucking dead? I don't know. It just is just how it is. It's like most games have a. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, does he need food or something? He wants a skin mag. Okay, I guess we're going there real quick. Hot Excitorama. Time to shuffle really fast, yep. How does Frank rip off the convict gun from its bearing on the truck and carry it around in his pocket? Can you pocket it? I don't think you can pocket it in Dead Rising 1. I think it's just like any of like the super oversized weapons, you have to drop it if it gets to whatever. You're lying, there's no way it's real. What? How do I use it, period? I just use it, period. Oh yeah. It's like a 50 cal mounted on the back of a Humvee. So we gotta get this guy a skin mag. It's probably like not even like a porno mag. It's probably just like a food mag or something. $10,000. Charms of Desire. This costume is actually pretty OP, dude. Like, do I have max speed? Can I see my stats? No. I feel like I'm running faster than if I had max speed. Which means that I have even potentially more speed. I've not seen this mission before. Frank is to help a guy jack off in the middle of a bunch of strangers. Yeah. Well, there's a bathroom. There's a bathroom. I don't care if many chainsaws are OP. I'll keep using the mannequin torso for the memes. It's just that the chainsaw is so much... Well, if you could buff the mannequin torso's durability, it would be fine. The thing is, like, you can... Well, the thing is, the way Dead Rising is... Like Dead Rising 1 is that, like, you can get a multiplicative stacking bonus. So, it's a 3 times bonus. So the small chainsaws are like multi-category. Like a lot of the weapons in Dead Rising are multi-category. But for whatever reason they gave the small chainsaw is considered like a bladed weapon, which makes sense. It's also considered a... Where's the mag? In here? Oh, it is an erotic magazine. Oops. Female survivor related activities. Oh, I should have grabbed that while I was in there. That would go in the route, right? You'd pick up the magazine while you're in there because you have to escort what's her name back anyways. So you may as well pick it up because you have to grab it for this thing for Richard. What was I saying? Okay, yeah. Small chainsaws have they're like triple category. They're like 3 categories of weapon. They're edged weapons, which means they're edged weapons, they're tools, and I think they're considered hobby weapons too, because they're juggling chainsaws, right? So you can get I think it's the criminal biography book for 3 times durability on edged weapons. And then that stacks with like the hardware book, whatever, like the tools book. So you get 3 times from the first book, 9 times from the second book, and then you get whatever the third book is called. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it gives you like 27 times durability. So imagine it's like for 4 inventory slots, you basically have 27 small chainsaws, which is insane. It basically means you never have to worry about it again. Like you just go restock on a small chainsaw whenever you're close to the Space Rider in Wonderland Plaza, and you don't ever have to worry about it again, which is so convenient, right? And it helps that they're like super effective as weapons in psychopath killers. Like if they weren't that good, then it wouldn't matter, but they're insanely good. You'll just like cleave through hordes of zombies. It's great. It's a porn mag, yeah. Yeah, most definitely it's a porn mag. By the way, there's a PP sticker on the V of silver in the silver strip. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I'll have to look all this stuff up. Seriously, $100? That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. Who put it there? They're just PP stickers everywhere, yeah. I'll just route it in where it's convenient to do it. It's kind of like my Dead Rising 1 guide, like... I didn't get every PP sticker. I didn't do everything there is to do in them all. I just grabbed ones that were convenient and easy. And it's more important in the early game, when you're lower level. Once you hit like a point, like I'm like level 30 right now. I guess 31 now, but... the higher level you are, the less important PP is, kind of. Because you kind of hit like a break point where you're like, okay, well, I'm basically going to finish the game. I could really go for a taco platter. Food court PP. Okay, interesting. Haha, PP, yeah. Including dice on the craps board. Oh, is there? They have PP stickers on them? The giant fuzzy dice? I know the stickers, but who put them there? Doesn't matter. Don't think about it. Like, canonically. I think the woman in Tape It or Die... Oh, crap. What day is it today? When did the Tape It or Die guys show up? I actually don't know if it's the 3rd day or not. I should check. I should check Coconut Sports Town. see if they're there.
Nice heft.
I'll do that. Nice heft. I'll go do that right now. I'll go check Coconut, see if the back door's open. And then I have to probably get them a plate saw or whatever. I almost got enough money to buy another Zombrex, which is good, because I'll need one for myself. And probably a bunch of other survivors. Is it worth it to get a hacker? You get an extra 30,000. It might not be. It's pretty easy to get the million. I wasn't trying too hard. Got it pretty easily. Oh, fucking hell. That actually startled me. Oh, oh. Canonically cat compet there. Message retracted. Okay, someone deleted something, I guess. YouTube automatically puts people in timeout if they chat too much. Is that true? Am I considered spam? Probably not. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Okay. So we can make one. Grab it from the brand new U on the way to Yucatan. Where's it going? Coconuts. So use the shortcut to grab the robot barrier from brand new U. And then I guess we just take it with us to the Yucatan and grab the LMG. I think there's a light machine gun up there too. The Venus touch. No, that's not it. It's right here. Coconuts. Are they there in the back room? Is it open yet? Locked. Okay. Not yet. To prevent people from only typing hello 10 times in a row in quick succession. I also have links banned for everyone but mods, so don't even try. It's not worth the effort to try. Have anything else to do? Oh, right, BB, one hit wonder. So I gotta go... Second floor, we'll just head back. Head back. I have to do... What do I have to do? I have to get our drink, so I should stop by. Oh, I could just stop by here, right? I'll have to use one of my things. She needs alcohol. I think she'll take a whiskey. I think she just takes any drink you give her. Oh, hey, don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. Whoa, we're like grease lightning over here. There's an achievement called Tape It or Die Again, is there? Guys, they saved me. I should find out where the leadership magazine is too, because man, I think the Survivor AI is just terrible on this. Like, I think they like intentionally broke it to make it more like Dead Rising 1. Which is not something I thought Dead Rising 2 needed to be. It was more like Dead Rising 1, but... You know, there it is. Brand new you. I hate too many messages. It seems done. It's screwed me 14 times in streams. What? Oh well. It's a little dumb, but that's what we've got to deal with, yeah. I mean... You just gotta take it as it comes, right? You gotta deal with the rules. Like, obviously you can't go around spamming. Nobody likes that. You can't post links in streams because I've disabled it because I didn't want people posting, like, fishy links. Do I have to put on a suit? I have to put on my suit. A tux. So I guess we're going to the modern businessman. Where's my tux at? Oh. Put on my thing later. Message retracted. Oh my god, the speed is so noticeable, dude. I have to like do it like immediately after. He was plain to be annoyed with in the end, but it's free. Video hosting is not cheap. I can't really complain. Yeah, I think I said this before, but I read somewhere that like YouTube is like the only people who really care about video compression because like if you can save like a megabyte on a video, like it's insane how much that compounds to save storage space, right? Kind of makes me wonder if they're ever just gonna like put restrictions on YouTube, like you just won't be able to not everyone's gonna be able to upload videos or something. Just because it's gonna get ridiculous. Do you not like the fact the way YouTube runs? It pushes agendas? Kind of. I kind of agree. Oh crap, you're gonna slow down now? What do you mean? Oh yeah. What's all these like message deleted? Is everyone doing that intentionally? What the hell's going on? Message deleted by four face buttons. Yeah, stop spamming. Just because you're just spamming message deleted, it's also annoying. I missed all that, but it must have been bad. I don't think so. It was probably just nothing.
No! We're wide. If we move, they'll go off.
What? But what are you gonna do? Use Vimeo? Twitch only streams. You can't host videos on it. Well, you can host videos on Twitch, but you have to like... I don't know what you have to do. Like, they automatically delete VODs on Twitch. Like, if you don't set it up. He asked me to delete that message for minutes, whatever. Okay. If FFB had to step in? Who's FFB? Oh, Dave, yeah. But Twitch has Kappa. I don't get a lot of the Twitch meme emotes like Kappa and whatever, Franker Z and stuff. This cutscene's been going on for so long. I usually just skip all this nonsense when I play. Is the Sombrex up here? I doubt it. A ray gun. Alien head. What's this? A katana? Oh, is this the katana sword? Everyone gets mad at the way I say katana. It's like, they're like, it's katana, not katana. It's like, fuck. I don't give a shit. Gems, leaf blower. What can I use the leaf blower for? Showgirl headpiece? I don't think so. Trading sword. Need this stuff. Who's Kappa? Kappa is Mimi sarcasm. Yeah, Kappa's just some Twitch emo face. Fireworks, use it to get the song. I know, dude. Like, I've played this game like so many times. Oops. You gotta like lead them over. Katana, Dead Rising 1 reference. Reference to the comments in my Dead Rising 1 video. How about that? What do you say wrong? I don't hear it. Everyone says, oh, it's katana. And I say katana. Just like... I don't think it's wrong. I'm just not Japanese. I'm just not pronouncing it the glorious Nippon way and everyone gets mad. Kitty Katana. She's a psychopath, there's no logical reasoning, yeah. She's also a share stand-in. He says Cat Anna, people complain that it isn't Katana. Like, it makes any difference. Like, realistically, you know exactly the word I'm talking about. I see and hear no difference. Yeah, well, I'm kind of the same way, bro. How much more do I need, dude? I don't think I've ever actually had to use this much stuff. Oh. I have to pay attention to this. Just saying, because in your guide you physically interacted with them instead of using the fireworks. No, I didn't. I used the fireworks. 100% I used the fireworks. I attracted some of them. But, like, I used the fireworks 100%.
Of a lifetime. I'll need some help backstage.
Help backstage? You mean we're not done now?
Surely you're not suggesting that after all this, I don't give my adoring audience what they want?
They're probably a bunch of weebs, yeah, probably.
Waiting for the big number? I might
Hey man, I like anime. I'm just not a weeb about it.
Look, listen, lady.
Oh, shush. Now, get backstage and let's put on this show. You can't keep talent like mine waiting. That thing will give you instructions. Prepare yourself for genius.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite parts of the producers. It's like, oh my god, he's having a stroke of genius. I like anime too, but I don't obsess over it. Yeah, dude. Like, I haven't watched any of like the new season of anything, like of anything. Oh no. Uh-oh. I don't know how I messed that up, but whatever. How many chances do you get to mess up? 2 or 3? Is there one more? I guess we did it. I gotta watch. Fuck anime and fuck white people. Ban this kiddo. Filthy Frank explains it the best. Did you censor white? Gotta watch The Producers one day. It seems like a movie I'd be into. Actually, both versions are really good. I kind of like the new one just because it's instead of making Hitler like a burnout, like in like the 70s one, he's the director they get who ends up playing Hitler is like he's like a burnout, right? Like he's like a 70s like, hey man, how's it going, man? Which is hilarious, but like it's so much funnier in the new one because they have like this eccentric gay guy. It's like way funnier.
Let's hustle it up. Follow me. Go over there.
But it's like so good, dude. So good. One of my favorite movies, like unironically. Hey Dave, you can trust me. I told you about Goon. You can trust me. What the hell is Camera doing? Oh, he's injured. I don't remember anybody being injured here. Bye-bye knife gloves. It was nice knowing you. He's such white of his own accord. He's just messing around. I know. I know he's messing around. Fun fact, the Japanese have a term for when a Japanese person is obsessed with the American culture. Sadly, I can't find the term in English. Oh, Westaboo? What is it in Japanese? Yeah, of course it is. Because Western culture is, like, fucking great, dude. Think of all the cool shit we have.
Follow me. This way. Hurry it up. Hurry up.
Like, most cultures actually want to emulate
Speed it up.
Western culture. Because it's the fucking best culture, dude. Think about all the cool shit we have.
Hustle it up. Come on. Speed
Like
it up.
you're like free to do whatever you want. You can like marry whoever you want. Now you can. Like you just like
Speed it up.
so much shit you just have like free reign to do.
Let's move.
Get to choose your own get to choose your own spouse, get to choose your own career.
With the Palisades Mall. But Frank, just keep your head in this one, okay?
There's tons of shit. Like go to like some Middle Eastern country and you can't marry whoever you want. You can probably get told what you have to do. like communist Russia, you had to like basically just get assigned a job.
Follow me.
Shit's crazy. We have burgers. We're already top tier. Yeah, dude. Damn, bro, your tutorials make you sound PG-13. No swearing, no Hitler. I intentionally make my tutorials and guides without swearing. These streams are just like terrible content. It's like I intentionally leave it that way because, like, there's no reason to throw in a swear into a guide. You don't know who's gonna watch it, even though like Dead Rising is like mature. And I'm pretty sure Monster Hunter World's mature too. By the way, some people in Japan actually experience culture shock and get depressed when they visit France because Japan hypes it all up in anime. It'd be such an amazing place when they get there. Yeah, like France is like I've been to France a couple times and it's like really dirty. France is really dirty and it's like you have to be like so aware of like pickpockets and thieves and stuff. It's just not like a super nice place to go. We have the best Godzilla movies made by us. Yes, we do. We definitely have the best Godzilla movies, and that's not a lie at all. We definitely don't have like one of the worst Godzilla movies ever made. No Hitler? What? Oh. We're just talking about the producers, man. You're probably gonna miss Case 5 too? I have tons of time, dude. Look how long I have. It's in yellow. Like, when it's red, then it'll be a concern. No, it isn't red. What time is it? 7 p.m.? I just, like, run there now. It's no big deal. I got tons of time to do that. What the hell? Super Slicer. That must be a new combo weapon. American slap cheese on shit and call it a new food. Pretty much. He tries to be more professional as produce content. The streams are, yeah, the streams are super casual, dude. Don't consider this high quality content. I'm not under the illusion that my streams are professional by any standard. Whoa, a big sneeze. Yeah, like, streams are not professional by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not like DSP who thinks like my streams are like insanely high production value or anything. I love DSP. So many good hours of content from that. So many good laughs. It is new food. Baby just gave me $100. I know, what's with everyone giving me $100? It's like insane. No Hitler equals no Russian. Oh, so what's something about the Czech Republic? Yeah, like, if you like lived behind the Iron Curtain, like, I don't see how you wouldn't think that America is so much better. And well, not just North America. We'll say North America because I'm a filthy leaf. Yep. Someone said there's a PP sticker here. Is there a PP sticker on these? I don't see. Oh shit, I need to go to the bathroom, that's what it is. What are we looking for? We're gonna do Freedom Bear. Freedom Bear. So I need to get a light machine gun and a robot bear. Where the hell's this? The washrooms over here. Whoa. Oh, I should get dressed too. That's what I should do. I'm just dicking around reading chat. Well, what's with all the emotes, dude? Who wants knockoff Twitch emotes? No, nobody. Nobody likes emotes. Who is DSP? DSP is Darkside Phil. He's kind of a meme. No space. I'm referencing COD, not IRL shit with no Russian thing. Oh, yeah. That was a good meme when it came out. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, you shoot up at airport." It's like, it's a fucking video game. And everyone's so upset. Wait until these streams bring in the camera and green stream. then the high quality streams can be. And I thought about it. I have a webcam, but it's like I thought about doing like a Halloween stream where I had a costume, but it's like, do I want to dress up in a costume? And the answer is no, I don't, because I'm almost 30. Is that all there is? That should give me my speed bonus back, right? Said the PP was on the board, showing the craps is here, but on the dice board. Okay. YouTube is YouTube gaming. I don't know why they made it like a heart. Like, I do not understand why they made YouTube gaming a heart. Like, does that does that scream video games to you? It sure as heck doesn't to me. I know him doesn't think. I know him. He doesn't think he's the best. Doesn't he think he's the best? Oh, is he trolling? I don't know. I don't know if. I kind of have this theory that DSP is like an elaborate, like a super like self-aware troll, and he's just like doing it. I have no idea though, man. He just keeps going. I have a feeling that it's not an elaborate troll, and he's just he's not self-aware.
Yes?
Frank, there's a tall guy walking around in a clown suit.
Oh my god.
He's yelling at the zombies in the platinum strip near the arena.
It's a crazy old man screaming. Snow job. Oh crap. I think I have enough time. Life is a troll. Ain't that the truth? If he's trolling, he's playing the longest con ever. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that's like obviously like not trolly. Like he didn't have direct capture for like 4 years. It was insane. Should you hurry up? You might actually. You guys, just relax. I got tons of. I have tons of time. I have absolutely tons of time to get there. Might have to not do Freedom Bear, but. You always have so much time in Dead Rising 2. Like, everyone's like, oh my god, you're gonna run out of time. Like, no. Even when it's red, you got, like... You have, like, an hour, which is, like, 6 minutes of in-game time. Yeah, I'm gonna skip Freedom Bear, though. Like, I don't have time. I don't want to have to hunt down a maintenance from the Yucatan. Do case 5 too. Oh my god, just you guys just need to relax. It's fine. Wasn't he caught whacking on stream? Yes. DSP was caught whacking on stream. No Freedom Bear. Shoal is over here. Wait, where's Shoal? Over here. Oh, there's no zombies here for once. That's probably worth noting. It's blinking red. Doesn't matter. You got like 10 minutes. Use your last quick step. No, dude.
Hands up.
You guys, dude, like, you have tons of time. Even when it's blinking red, you still have like 10 minutes.
TK thanks you for your contribution. Where is she? Your girlfriend's in there. Have fun.
work, Frank, for once.
Where's Rebecca?
TK doesn't really appreciate all your interference, Frank. You really need to learn to mind your own business.
You set Cure up. Talk that idiot protester into doing your dirty work.
Too bad she couldn't just take our tape and leave it at that. Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
You're letting her go. Right now.
I'm getting tired of hearing you talk, Frank. I always saw you more as the strong, silent type. The very, very silent type.
Kill Bailey. Or sorry, Crystal. Wait, what? I thought her name was Bailey. Oh, and the last name is Bailey. That's what it is. Yeah, there's so much booze in here, like... Sports fan outfits OP as hell. There's so much beer in here I can just drink for free.
Don't like threesomes?
Oh my god. This is a pretty easy fight so far. I think the quick step with the sports fan is just like... You're too damn fast, man. Usually in Dead Rising 2 when I did this, like... Just like straight up didn't have enough speed to catch them, so you had to like bait. But this is hilarious. Just like, hip. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I always trusted you. Yeah, dude, the timing thing is just like, you have so much time. You have so much time. It's not an issue.
What have you done?
Evan, such a little shit. What's everyone spamming Evan for? Is he the clown?
She was my other half.
Can't wait for his reaction to Evan. It's completely blind.
You will never get out of here alive.
Crystal's best girl. Get Amber. Get out of here, dude. Get banned. Amber's best girl. Don't at me. Don't like threesomes. My doki doki. No, don't do it.
I'll never be complete again. Never.
No, don't do it. Oh, best girl. Goodbye. Thought he made a guide on all psychopaths? Yeah, for Dead Rising 2. Not for Off the Record.
Rebecca, we got a story to cover.
I don't know anything about the Off the Record stuff.
It's about time. I think you liked me, baby.
They were your source.
She takes her souls and goes big like ONS.
I'm sorry, but they have
I almost expect that in something like Off the Record.
Maybe this will make it up to you. I heard them talking earlier. TK's got another chopper coming in. He's getting out of the city. Now, we need to catch him.
Get Sudoku'd.
Can't let that bastard get away.
Not with
No, I haven't made a guide for Off the Record
that
yet.
helicopter is landing on the roof of the hotel.
I'll be there.
Oh, this is from Dead Rising 1, this music too. You probably can't hear it, but... That's like when you're flying in on the helicopter. 7 p.m. Dude, like all these cases are so far apart, man. They made our outfit less sparkly. I guess that's the thing. They just made a lot of weird changes. Like, I don't know. I don't know why they changed Stacy's model. Like, it's just strange. Like, why would you bother? I guess it took a long time. Where are they? I'm wanting my picture. Where the heck are they? Oh, here they are. Hey! It's an ATM here. Do I need another Zombrex? Need one at 7 AM. Do I have anything else to do? Fetching female. I guess I'll do this on the way there. On the way back down. I'll grab them and then do whatever this thing is. Crap, I have to pay them. I think it's only 10 grand though. Stacy's the final boss. Who told you? She's the final boss instead of the old. You guys. Yeah, but even if she is, like, why would you change the model? It just makes no sense. Like, the whole point is to subvert your expectations. But the first thing I notice when I see Stacy is like, why the hell does she look different? Like, why does she look like she's like way more angry? And it's like, oh, she's the villain. Then it's like, okay, you kind of played your hand a little early there. And to be brutally honest, I don't know how you couldn't notice something was off with her. Does they want 10 grand? 10 grand, yeah.
Quick, follow me.
I guess you could bring them into the Amber and Bailey fight.
All right, let's get down to business. Who's first? Hey, I'm waiting on you. Hurry, this way.
Thought that would be erotic, to be honest. Oh, the photo, yeah. Well, she's got a knife in her stomach. It's pretty brutal. They're also dead, so
Follow me. Hurry up. Keep
I'm not surprised that it's not erotic.
Let's move.
I'm gonna need at least one more Zombrex, so I may as well buy one here. 150,000, what the hell?
All right. These are
Chopper
way
key.
cheaper online.
200,000, so it goes up by 50 every time. Oh, she gets stuck? Why is she down there? Oh my god. How did she get grabbed? Like, honestly. Oh my god. Get over here, you stupid idiot. Let's go.
Hey, keep up. Quick, follow me.
Let's get out of here.
Get it up.
Erotic and brutality. Wait, what? New role equals new model. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I just think it's too different, right? Played your hand too early. You let everyone know your big secret.
Let's hustle it up. Hoof it. Let's go.
Rolf Lamau. That's trustworthy, yeah, but it's like you want her to be trustworthy. It was like her whole point in Dead Rising 1 was that she was trustworthy. Get an erotic pic of Jen's zombie in Dead Rising 1. Yeah, because or like Jesse's because Jesse was like all Jesse was like huge tits and ass. It was like her character. Isn't there swords in that area? There probably is a sword. You probably get Amber and Bailey's sword.
Keep
Damn, I didn't use like anything on that. I don't know, spike bats seem pretty damn good in this, like almost better than the knife gloves, just because you have like a wider swing arc. I'm sure if Frank was spooning with one of them, it would have been erotic. Yeah, but that's creepy and gross. Would have been necrotica. Might be okay. Not the actual necrophilia would be okay, but the word might be a decent one. Coming. Yeah, that's all she was. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Because Dead Rising, like, she didn't need to be a good character. Because the story, that's the thing is, like, the story in Dead Rising 1 wasn't about like any of them. It was about Carlito and Isabella. Like, Frank just happened to be there. Brad and Jesse just happened to be there. They weren't like directly involved, so the fact that they're not great characters wouldn't have mattered. You know, like Brad is basically just like what is he? He's Homeland Security or something. It's like not even FBI. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna be right back real quick because my stream was late and do my prep that I need to do. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. He's prepping, yeah. I have a final. I'm just kidding, I don't have a final. By prep, I mean I didn't go to the bathroom like I should have because I was like, oh crap, I have to start the stream. I gotta take a leak. Yeah, no water or drinks. I have to go to the bathroom. Kill the helicopter using a massager. I should get a little be right back thing. It wasn't that long, was it? Just a couple seconds. I just, usually I'd, like, make sure that I'm not having to go anywhere during a stream, but these last few have been,
Let's rock.
been kind of bad, to be honest. Let's see. What do we have to do? Snow job. Hilarious. Okay, let's do this. Wait, where is it? Silver Strip? I was by the arena. Do I want to go to the Americana? I guess so. Oh, crap. The convicts are still there. That might be bad. Should totally kill the heli using a dildo. It really fucked TK up. That's just like domination. Also, I don't know how that would work because you'd need like a ton of them. Did you save in the bathroom? Yeah, I saved in the bathroom. Oh, you mean in real life? No, I don't think so. Unless it's I think saves in this game are real time. You know, like they just like it's automatic. It's like Dark Souls style where everything's persistent. I think I'm good. 2 painkillers and a beer. I could make a quick step, I guess, but should be okay. Yeah. Snow job, yeah. Evan, the clown has come. Evan, we need to have it go. What? 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 PTSD by dildo. Throw the dildo as the last hit. Maybe. I don't know how much damage it does, so I'd have no idea. I'd have no indication of when was the appropriate time to throw it. It's orange shit. A clown car. I totally expected Halo 3 when I read finishing the fight. That's hilarious, dude. Hang on, we'll mute the mic for a second.
Ice cream! Come on out, everyone! Come on! Get your ice cream! Get your ice
Man, I frickin' hate clowns.
Come on out, everyone! Hey down there, little fella.
I gotta go.
Now, what flavor would you like, young man? Because I've got more flavors back at the car.
I don't think you're gonna sell a lot of ice cream right now. And I am not getting in your car.
What the hell is that? That's just like... That's a bit insane.
Wait. Frank West. Frank West? No, I've heard of you.
Oh, this never goes well.
Maybe you've heard of my late brother. Used to work at the Willamette Mall. See, there were witnesses who said he was fighting someone with a camera.
Oh my god.
If Adam was your brother, I'd hate to meet your sister.
How about a little ice cream?
How am I gonna fight this guy? He's on stilts. Stilts is a good idea to avoid zombies. It kinda is, actually, until you get knocked over. What a coincidence that the guy was holding his picture. Yeah, dude. I got it. I still got it. Can I, like, knock him off the stilts? Oh. Guess it just doesn't matter. Oh my god. Oh, he just like... He just saunters off. It's kind of a silly fight, to be honest. Looks pretty easy, though. No. 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 Like, what's this? Oh, I see. He's like actually tiny. Like, he's got like a tiny torso. Hang on, what? Is this a multi-phase boss fight?
That guy had a short fuse.
Yeah, it's not over yet, is it? He's gonna run around and be like super fast now, I bet. He's got like fake legs. Or is he gonna run around in his car? Oh, he's tiny. It's gonna bite my ankles. This is probably like way harder than the first phase, I bet. Unless he's like super easy because he's tiny. Fucking picture, dude. Oh. Oh my god, this is like... Oh my god, you punt him. Yeah, he's like super fast. This is kind of hilarious. Also, borderline inappropriate. Oh my god, he's hard to hit, dude. Just punt him. I think they must have nerfed the knife gloves. They don't do as much damage, I don't think. Okay, I killed him. It's like, what the hell's going on? What a coincidence that the wind lets the picture stay in place long enough to Evan to identify Frank. Yeah, that's just like so insane. Short temper. Are you a psychic man? Maybe. Well, just like it looked like his legs were fake. Right? Would have been fine if Adam snatched the picture out of the air, but for it to just hang there is so dumb. Yeah, dead. Yeah, dude. Like, it's like... Oh my god. Did liquid nitrogen just fall on his face? There's not a third phase to this boss fight, is there? There's no way. Is he gonna kick him in the face? Oh my god. He's just like, Frank just like casually murders a guy.
That guy kind of cracked me up.
Oh my god, that was bad. The snowball cannon, fire extinguisher, and water gun. Oh, interesting. It's not a bad way to get PP, actually. There's quite a few water guns and stuff around. It's kind of a cool one too. It's not like super good, I don't think, but it's not bad. Get your 200 PP for a kill. It's not bad. I'm okay with that. Ice cream. We all scream for ice cream, yeah. I don't know, it's okay. It's like kind of a nice little addition, I guess. You get that little Willamette reference, but I think it is a bit stretching. A bit memey, I guess. Wait, Fortune from Fortune with Love. Where do we have to go? If you assaulted a midget, would you get more serious sentence than if you assaulted a normal person? I don't know, maybe. Wait. Fortune City Hotel rooftop? Can I just go at any point? Where's the nearest save? I'll go to the grotto and save. I mean, potentially. Because you'd think that... I don't know, it's either going to be neutral or more, because you'd think that... I guess they don't want to think of themselves as disabled, but it's like... You're definitely at a... at an advantage if you fought, like, a midget. Like a little person. A dwarf, I guess. I shouldn't say midget, apparently. But... They're just like one of the biggest things in like MMA and boxing and stuff is just like size differential. It's one of the reasons that like women and men don't compete in the same sports. It's just like men are just like way fucking bigger. And that's a massive advantage in any kind of fighting scenario. So if you were actually like fighting like a dwarf, there's a lot of potential for you to deal more deadly damage, I guess. Haha, I get it, cool. Oh, you guys just memeing? Because you're freezing them? You might not have noticed, but when he shoots up in the air, Evan freezes the ground, giving Frank ice physics. I didn't notice because the fight was so easy. It's not even like I'm like super high level, I'm only like level 34. I think I have to wait until 7 PM, I think, right? I think I have plenty of time to do this. I'm just gonna check now. Because you're freezing them. Oh no, I missed the boss fight. It wasn't a big deal. Thick Grimes is back. How's it going, man? I'm twice the man you are, and I'm only half the size, so technically I'm 4 times the person you are. Oh. There's guys here. American Assault Rifle. Can I actually just straight up do this now? Oh, he didn't die. Saucy boy. I have one thing. Maybe I do just straight up do this right now. last speed upgrade. That's pretty good. I guess you can. You just go straight up do it right now. Hilarious.
Not without me, Frank. You won't scoop me this time.
But a dwarf can just straight up punch you in the dick. Yeah, well. You could fucking haymaker a dwarf. Or just like pick him up and like pile driver him into the concrete. I survived playing Dead Rising 4 to completion. Oh my god. Mythbusters proved Evan's death wouldn't have happened like that. Yeah, but it's a video game, so it's fine. Was that actually a good episode? Was that a good episode of Mythbusters? What did they do? Freeze a pig or something and drop it?
Not possible. Not gonna happen. We're taking off. Now!
You're not going anywhere, TK! Get this on tape, Rebecca!
Bullshit, you're a zombie yourself, yeah. Kanye, what? What are you talking about, Kanye? Ugh. I'm sure this is exactly the same fight. Yeah. Look at him wearing his actual suit. Spike pad. That does a lot of damage, dude. Oh, got wrecked. That always kind of made me mad how you couldn't, you just like couldn't, you couldn't hit it when it was like not hooked. Oh my god, dude, let me do it. Oh, you can get multiple shots in? I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. Maybe it's only this one. What the hell is this? A cement saw? Oh, hello. I think the lights are the best way to do this, if I remember correctly. Crap, I missed. Huh. That'll do it. Wait, what? You can actually pile drive someone off the Empire State Building? What did you say? So I just imagine when you play Spider-Man 2 and you can actually pile drive someone off the Empire State Building. Yeah, dude. Spider-Man 2 had some fun stuff in it. No dick to throw at TK. Nope. Forgot. I didn't actually realize you could do it right away. One difference I think for this fight is that the helicopter takes longer before it falls down. Yeah, it seems that way. It seems like you get multiple hits off. Like in Dead Rising 2, it seems pretty tight. Like you just have to, like you don't have a lot of time to do it. Never thought I'd see Kanye West fight Dan Aykroyd.
That was a hell of a show.
Spider-Man 2, I think pizza time. He took that guy's pizzas. Pizza time gave me pizza TSD, yeah. Well, they must have changed that because you have to do that for that achievement. It has to be like fast to complete that. You can't have that thing take too long. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do that Denise achievement. Rip Kanye. Oh my god. Kanye. I don't get Kanye West. I don't understand him. I don't try to understand him.
TK paid some pathetic protester to start this whole thing. Ratings were down on his show. He needed the cash. Bastard.
We've got enough to run with the story.
Oh, really? Well, I'm still keeping an eye on your friend until the rescue, just to make sure.
The story is going to be big, huge. It's award material.
Oh yeah, we are gonna be huge.
Now who will be our next president?
We ought to make sure he stays that way.
It's a good question.
Don't hit him too hard, Sullivan.
Why? Capital punishment was made for a guy like this.
We need this guy to tell the world what he did. Don't give the slime ball the easy way out.
Wait, what? You don't understand because you put no effort into it? What do you mean?
Fine. We'll do it your way. I'll stand watch first. He's not going anywhere for a while.
Great. Listen, I'll be back for the rescue. I'm gonna go see if I can find a high vantage point. Get some pictures of the military rolling in.
It's sports outfit. You need to understand Kanye. All you need to know is that Kanye understands you. I don't think he does. I got my $1 million back. $9 a.m. I have to wait till 9 a.m. What time is it? It just seems like there's like... I don't know how to describe it. It seems like the stuff is more... At 9 a.m. is when the military arrives. And it's 10:21. Oh my god, I got so much time to kill. So I need 1 Zombrex for me, 1 for TK. Swear to have off the record, I've never got my 1 million back after the fight. You probably have. You probably just didn't notice. So now what do? I just kill time. I just kill time for as long as I can.
Excellent.
Merc rifle. It's just like nothing to do now. Oh, it's 10. I shouldn't use the queen. He says as he immediately uses the queen. I actually don't know. I think the nail bat is actually much better than the knife gloves in this game. Which is pretty hilarious. What? Sullivan drives a special vehicle, the Sully van. Oh god. I should ban your ass for that. It's terrible. Just terrible. Kanye doesn't understand anything about Kanye not understanding Kanye. I don't know. Sometimes it makes me wonder, like, what the hell's going on in these people's heads? Like, would being a celebrity like that change you so much? Like he made all those like comments about like slavery and like black people chose to be slaves, and it's just like wouldn't like you just never say that ever? Like, just like, what are you doing, man? I don't think I understand. Wait, what? Try to catch up on chat. Just got here, but there better not be any Kanye slander. I've never liked Kanye West, don't at me. Like the hell, money case in the scene, I have to go back and get it. No. I don't know. Maybe it was a patch or something. They might have patched in the money thing. I doubt it though. Run around and dropkick zombies, what else will you do? Frank doesn't have the dropkick, which kinda sucks. It's my favorite part of Dead Rising 2. It's like pro wrestling these guys. This isn't what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yeah, it's just I guess like I seriously guessed like we're just gonna pro wrestling zombies because there's nothing else to do right now. I'm not gonna play poker because I don't want to. You can't stop me. Makes an infinite number of quick steps. $35. A lady's handbag, that's what I wanted. Quick step, quick step, quick step. Be gone thoughts? What? What happened? No dropkick, uninstall it, yeah. Kinda sucks. I liked Chuck's new moves. I thought they were fun. And like whatever, Nick has cool moves too, like he suplexes guys. Capcom has a fetish for severely changing the appearance of reoccurring characters. Yeah, what, like Chris Redfield? I guess they changed Mega Man a little bit. Who else did they change? I think Chris is the biggest one. Well, he's trying to zombie walk from one end of the silver strip to the other. No. Sounds terrible. What could I do to kill time? Could watch a movie, I guess. I think that kills time, right? If you start playing poker, technically we can't start you either. What? My favorite weapon is the drill bucket. It's so funny because I was talking shit about the drill bucket earlier. Yeah, you can make a drill bucket. I'm gonna go make one right now. I think there's one in the first room. Maybe not. They're usually around. The only thing I don't like about it is it's like a one-time use, which seems kind of redundant. How long have you been playing? You sound super tired. Well, I took a nap before the stream, which is why I probably sound a bit groggy. And that's why I was also late to start. I was just like on the couch. I'm like, oh shit, my alarm didn't go off. Pop, pop. Frank West in Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate or Infinite or whatever it is. You can watch movies, right? Let's watch a film. No movie now. Oh, they have set showing times. Seriously? Oh, is that the laser sword? Drill bucket OP. If you play multiplayer, Chuck will have his moves. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I kind of just like playing as Chuck, I guess. I feel like he behaves better. My issue with this is they kind of made it like, they clearly made it try to emulate like Dead Rising 1 Chuck or Dead Rising 1 Frank, and I'm so used to playing Dead Rising 2 as Frank or as Chuck So when you play as Frank and he doesn't behave like Chuck does, it feels kind of weird. Drill Bucket OP. Drill Bucket's OP on exactly one zombie. Chris went from believable to roided up the ass back to believable. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of the roids, man. Oh, a knife, a pylon. I just make another knife glove in here. I was actually okay with them like juicing, like jacking up Chris, because yeah, it makes sense. Like, if you were fighting like terrible things, you'd get fucking jacked up. Like if you fought like 2 tyrants, you'd be like, yeah, I kind of need to give myself a bit of an edge here. I don't hold a grudge against him for that. Gigadoodle. Oh, what's that, like friggin' Gigadrill? Is that from Tengen Top and Gurren Lagann? Just one of those people who sound perpetually tired. Kind of. Kind of. When you're reading off a script, it's very mechanical, no matter how you slice it. Frank eat Rebecca's ass yet. Let's not get back on the ass eating thing. It was funny exactly one time. Not so much anymore. Leave, mister, just leave. Was it Chuck, Nick, Frank? That's how I rank them. I'm okay with you liking Nick. I like Chuck. I like Chuck too, so it's like not a big deal. Everyone seems to love Frank though. I like Frank, but I don't think he's like the main protagonist of Dead Rising, which everyone seems to. And he's in exactly like what, 1 canon game? 2 canon games?
Frank, there are fireworks going off at the stage at the Atlantic
Oh.
Casino. Strange time to be performing, wouldn't you say?
That's what's his name, right? Reed and... yeah, World's Most Dangerous Trick. Reed and Roger. I guess we'll go do that. So why not? Got nothing else to do. Chris did steroids, so Wesker would finally notice him. Well, he definitely noticed him in Resident Evil 5. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Where is the Atlantica? I think. Should I cut through? Yeah, we cut through. That's so many weapons, dude. So many weapons. What the hell? I just like that just came like literally out of nowhere. I don't know if I like a lot of these changes, to be honest. Like honestly, I should have saved. 3 canon games if you count Case West. Yes, that's true. But you play as Chuck in Case West. He is the supporting character in Case West. Yes, I know Case West is canon. Draw a monster card? What? Same for Chuck. Chuck's in 3 games that are canon. I guess Chuck's in 4. Because Chuck's in Case 0, 2, Case West, 3. Ninja Zombie? Yeah, that was pretty stupid, to be honest. Like, the jump scares are getting a bit like, what's the point of this, honestly? Because it's like... no one likes getting grabbed by zombies, and nobody likes quick time events, and you throw it in there, it's like, okay, I guess. Of course, when it's a smaller DLC game. Actually, Case 0 and Case West are standalone games, they're not DLC. So get told, Dave. I was shocked, because I for sure thought that, like, Case West was DLC. So I went and I bought a copy of Dead Rising 2 on Xbox 360 for like $7, and then I found out that I didn't even need it, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I don't need this copy anymore. Do I have enough inventory space now? I was like, should I buy a gun? Maybe. Like grease lightning over here with all this stuff. List all your favorite Dead Rising. What? There's only like 5. Thinking about roided Chris now makes me want to go back and play Resident Evil 5 and 6 again. I had so much fun playing with those with a friend. If you can get a friend, Resident Evil 5 is a lot of fun. If you don't have a friend, well, if you don't have a friend, well, Dead Rising, or not Dead Rising. What is it? I said Dead Rising 5, didn't I? Resident Evil 5 with a friend is really fun. You don't have a friend, it kind of sucks. Because you're sitting there and Shiva just won't do basic stuff. Basic stuff. Oh, you can finally go to the bank? I can't actually. Fulfilled experience. Remember to shoot the Majini in the leg so you can uppercut them into the atmosphere? Yeah, dude. Like, Chris had some great moves. Like, it's like, he just, like, you shoot those huge, like, the huge, like, African tribesmen with the masks on. And it's just like, haymaker, and you're like, yes, please. Did you hear about Capcom Vancouver getting shut down? I did. And to be honest, I'm not super surprised. Based on the performance of Dead Rising 4.
And now, the trick that the world will soon know us by. But first, do we have a volunteer? A lovely lady, perhaps? We have a volunteer!
I mean, like, I'm sympathetic to the people who worked at Capcom Vancouver because that really sucks to lose your job. But at the same time, I'm mad because like they fucked up Dead Rising 4. So I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. Like obviously the guys, like I don't know, the guys working the day-to-day actually making the game, feel bad for them, but like the director, the writers, all those guys, I'm not super sympathetic to them. Cuz they made a bad they basically planned out and made a bad game. Like, they directed a bad game. So is that... Yep, Sheva, come on, Sheva, hurry, come on, Sheva, yeah, like... You're sitting there for like 10 minutes waiting for Sheva to come to a door that you both need to be at, and it's just like... The AI should know that. The AI should just be like following you, like on... The AI should just be like on your ass like the whole time. Like, Resident Evil 4's AI was better for Ashley, because she actually did what you asked her to do. She followed you, she stayed behind you the whole time. And all that stuff, right? Resident Evil 6 gets tons of crap, but it was essentially 3 games in one, even with their own unique feel. I give them props for the effort. I mean, the thing is, like, having a lot of content, I guess, is admirable, but... I played a little bit of Dead Rising, or sorry, of Resident Evil 6, and I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like the way it felt. And it didn't matter if there was... It didn't matter if there was three games worth of content there, I just thought the content itself wasn't particularly good, so... I had no desire to continue playing it, which is basically how I felt about Resident Evil 6. Just run him down with knife gloves every single time. Oh, it was a quick step. Shit, I thought I made painkillers. My bad. Oh, thought I could kill him. Oh crap, Roger, no! Roger, no! Get away from me! Why'd it grab a knife? Telltale Games got shut down, no big loss, I agree. I didn't care for any other games. Like, to be honest, like... I just felt like they weren't... a great developer to begin with. Like, adventure games are fucking boring. That's what it comes down to, right? Like, you can like them and it's fine, but like for most players, like adventure games are boring. So all you have going for it is the story. And from what I saw, the stories weren't particularly good or engaging. Like, I played a couple. I played the Back to the Future one. Because I love Back to the Future. And I just, like, it was boring and bad. And the gameplay was stupid. And the puzzles were dumb. So I had no issue. Got no issue with them getting shut down. Because I feel like they've done it to themselves. Right? You option these insanely expensive IPs like Batman, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Walking Dead. And then you proceed to oversaturate the market by releasing games every like 6 months. It's like, people don't care. Fucking one life bar left. Yeah, dude, it was a bit intense. But I love Telltale. Walking Dead and Batman were incredible. Really? Because I heard Batman wasn't very good. The writing was so bad and the engine they used was dog shit. That's kind of what I felt like. Like, they obviously had a really good business model because they could pump them out. Because they use the same engine for everything, but you're reliant on your writing to be good, and you're reliant on making smart gameplay, right? Smart puzzles and stuff. And from what I saw, that just wasn't the case. Magician's Sword. And what happened, like, this kind of thing is, like, when you keep pushing stuff out, like, if you continually push out stuff, you're gonna like wear yourself thin, and you're eventually gonna like basically become like creatively bankrupt, where you don't have anything, you don't have any good ideas left. I think it's like Stephen King was like famously quoted as saying he didn't have any stories left to tell, right? Like he just used them all up, he told all his stories, and that was that. And the guy wrote like a ton of books, but like it was over the course of years.
Frank, there's someone at the edge of the Fortune City hotel room.
She's got a gun. Okay, let's go find her. Favorable being Ustatang, constantly coming back, and my friend playing Guess Who's Back. Wait, what? They didn't really get much of a difference between Resident Evil 5 and 6, plus playing it with a friend made some hilarious moments. Favorable being Ustanag, constantly coming back, and my friend playing Guess Who's Back as soon as he appeared. That might have been funny. I don't know who Ustatang is. Is that the black guy who's not Shefa? Guardians was dumb, probably. The only good ones were Walking Dead Season 1 and The Wolf Among Us. Every other one was horrid. I've also heard that The Wolf Among Us was good, but I heard it was based off a good comic, so that was probably what helped. Killed Thanos too easily. Would have liked Resident Evil 6 more if they didn't remove the weapon upgrade system. I think that's the only complaint with the game. Yeah, I mean, they made it kind of like more arcadey, I guess. It was more fast-paced. And that makes sense because you had to do that for co-op. You couldn't do like the same like attaché case and stuff for Resident Evil 6 or Resident Evil 5. It just wouldn't have worked. Same thing with Resident Evil 6, right? Co-op. Gotta disagree. I like Resident Evil 5 and 6 where they played like completely different games for me. Yeah, that's what I felt like too. I liked 4. I was okay with 5, and 6 just felt off and I didn't enjoy it. Season 2 was good. Season 3 was questionable. That ain't it, Chief. Go to the fucking bank in Uranus Zone. I got stuff to do, man. If Frank kept drinking Quick Steps, could he achieve Mach speeds? You just keep accelerating with no friction. Ustaneg was the creature that chased you through Jake and Sherry's campaign. He's in tons of chapters. He just chases you down. Oh, I think I've seen that. He's like got like chainsaw hands or some shit. Like, I watched a little bit of Resident Evil 6. Wait, it's the Fortune City Hotel roof, right? Whoops. Family Feud, yeah. So, let me see. I have to go... So, for Family Feud, I have to go to the roof, come back here, go to the roof, come back here, go to the roof, come back here. So, dolphin I can ride. A riding dolphin. I always hated this thing because it does this all the time. It just knocks you over. That's what it does. It doesn't knock anybody else over. Spider-Man PS4 is great. Is it? I haven't played it. I had no desire to buy it either. I think it's just kind of like those open world games. I see one now and it's just like I don't want to spend 40 hours swinging around a city doing like side missions. It doesn't sound fun. That's kind of how I feel about it. I'll probably play a couple, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out. I might play that, but I don't know. I don't like super long games. It might just be me. I'm okay with like a 30-hour game, as long as it's like structured. Like I really like Nier Automata, and it was like 30 hours to beat everything. I just heard screaming. Is somebody around here? I feel like I'm missing something. Whatever. Let's go to the roof. The bank has Zombrex. Okay, man. I'll check it later. Usteneg was powered by pure unadulterated desire to be on screen as much as possible, and I love him for it. Stuff like that can be really hit or miss, like honestly. If you go crazy with it, it's just like, oh my god, let me get. If you go too crazy with it, they can overstay his welcome. But if it's on there an appropriate amount, it can be okay. Like, what's his name? What's his name? Like Nemesis, right? Shoot to the food court. Oh my god. The food court. Oh, that's just so obnoxious to make it so far away. So recommended playing does not like a lot of things. Yeah, dude. I don't like quick time events. I don't like adventure games. I don't like a bunch of stuff. Did you hear Bully 2 is maybe being made? That's pretty exciting, actually. Because, I actually think Bully is, like, the best Grand Theft Auto game. Like, that's my contrarian opinion. I really liked Bully. Because I liked how it was smaller in scale. Like, anything past, like, GTA 4... Like, GTA 4 and 5, like, they're huge. And they're these huge, expansive open worlds, which is good if you're into that kind of thing, but I'm just not really into it. And when you have stuff like that, you just end up in a situation where it's a lot of, like, just running and driving around. Like, Red Dead Redemption was like that. You just spend a lot of time on your horse, just traveling from A to B. And Grand Theft Auto 5 was like that, because you just spend a lot of time driving from A to B. And that's kind of boring. But Bully is like, it's really small scale. You have good characters, fun characters that are like persistent through like the whole game. And it's a genuinely enjoyable game. I think it's probably my favorite thing Rockstar has done. To be brutally honest, at least that I've played. And it's a bit lighter too, it's like... You didn't say you hated a lot of things, you said you hated long things. It's just like, do I want to play a 70-hour JRPG? And the answer is almost always no. So people like recommend me like Xenogears and Xenoblade and Xenoblade Chronicles X, and it's like, do I want to sit there and play this for 70 hours? No, probably don't. Recommended contrarian? Yeah, dude. It's not that I'm like going out of my way to be a contrarian, it's just like, I actually genuinely feel like a lot of games are bad. And I'll recommend games I didn't necessarily enjoy. Like I played God of War, the new God of War. I didn't particularly care for it, but I recognize that it's a good game. And that most people will enjoy it, so I recommended God of War. Like, why wouldn't I? I just thought it was kind of boring. And it's like so by the numbers to what a God of War game is. More attack damage. I'm okay with that. I want Bully 2 so bad, but it's never happening. It might happen. You never know. Couldn't say I haven't played Xenoblade yet, dude. Wait 1 second. Look up a link. You can't link it, but whatever. Here's heard of the sequel in the makes of Slam Jam. What? Slam Jam? Like Barkley, Shut Up and Jam? Dave, I'm gonna request that you stream that before the end of the year. Oh my god, Dave, you have no idea what you're missing. Bully back in the day was controversial. Rockstar would need to step it up. There's nothing like super controversial in Bully in retrospect. Like you like beat up everybody. Like you beat up jocks, you beat up nerds. Everyone gets their licks in Bully, right? You seen the death battle between Leon Kennedy and Frank? It's pretty good. No, I don't watch Screw Attack anymore. I haven't watched Screw Attack in years. I watched a lot of Screw Attack when it first came out, but now it's just like pure death battle, and I don't give a hoot at all. 4 face buttons and the new DLC in the expansion pass. Tona Golden Country is only 12 hours long. Very sad and jazzy music. Xenoblade is a stupid long game. Takes an additional 20 hours to 100% complete it, but the music is good and the story is decent. I mean, a game having good music is not enough of a draw for me to play it. Like, I think Nier Automata has a great soundtrack, but if the gameplay was shit, I wouldn't touch it. You know what I mean? Like, I can listen to a soundtrack, I don't have to play the game. Like, I just, like, that was never, like, one of the main draws for me. Lady Lil's. Yeah, I gotta get her a thing. I gotta get her a thing. She just needs me to get her a golf club, which is easy. Yeah, I mean, I can just listen to a soundtrack. I don't need to sit there and play a game I think is not very good or fun or entertaining for 70 hours just so I can listen to the soundtrack. And I never really got that criticism. In terms of a game, like, the graphics, sound, and stuff all just accentuates... It just elevates the experience. If your game is bad and you have good graphics and sound, it doesn't matter. If the game sucks. I'm positive that I won't play it before the end of this year. I promise one day. Okay. New Year's resolution. Recommended game in the combat is really fun to learn. What, in Xenoblade? Controversy of Bully with some of the underlying themes, like a teacher blackmailing an underage girl into sex, taking photos of a girl in the shower. Yeah, like I know you go like do laundry or quote unquote do laundry or whatever, and you steal a bunch of girls' panties. I remember that. Do it for like a teacher. Or some weirdo. It was either a teacher or some weirdo, like around the school. Just don't have the time for JRPGs, it's just too repetitive and too boring. Mostly agree. That's why I like some of the, like, I'm fine with JRPGs that are like 14 hours long. It's a good appropriate length, I think. But then you play stuff like, yeah, like Xenogears is like 40 hours long. It's like, ugh. Ever heard of Super Boss in the story? The fucking manta ray boss has so much HP and damage you need to grind to get her to her level. Yeah. It was like that in like Final Fantasy 12, I think. You just like straight up like one of the super bosses like straight up just like takes an hour. Like you just have to fight it for like an hour or something. Like it's insane. And there's no way to go around. Okay, we did a thing. We got him. What's next? Will you stream it? stream Barkley shut up and jam? Yeah, dude, do it. Do it. That would be a good one to stream because it's like it's genuinely fucking hilarious. And you'll just be like, what the hell were these guys smoking? Because it's like, it's just like, it's fucking out there. Wait, what the hell? It was the gym teacher? Yeah, okay. Death Battle is shit, but I've watched almost all of them. That's my boy guy. Wait, what? That's right, I recall Bully had some crazy shit. Main character just sneak into an insane asylum. Yeah, because the big guy gets expelled and you have to like break him out of the asylum or something. There's a lot of cut content that was too controversial to get in. I think like Bully was not that bad. In retrospect, it's pretty tame if you look at it. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's not like you like shoot people in Bully. Like, oh shit! You remember this game actually has a photography system? Yeah, I did. Isn't there a giant turtle in Final Fantasy 15 that takes hours to kill? I think that was an exaggeration. I don't think Adamantoise takes that long. She was originally human, but combined with one of the giant creatures. It's been 2 years since I've seen footage of the game. One more time, I was talking about streaming Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. I don't know about Xenoblade. Dave, if you're gonna say the name, you have to say the full name. And the full name, if I remember correctly, is Chef Boyard. It's like Chef Boyardee presents Tales of Games Studios, Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, Part 1 of the Hoops Barkley saga. It's like this like absolutely ridiculous name. And it's like so fucking funny. Hey, would you ever think about doing Psychonauts? I don't really like, what's his name? Tim Schafer. I'm not a huge fan of his games. I'm not opposed to it. We'll see what happens. I kind of had like a stream schedule planned out for what I wanted to do for the rest of the year, tentatively, but we'll see what happens. I mean, if you ever okay Xenoblade 1 or 2 or X, stream it. Oh my god, it would be like weeks. It would be like months of streaming. If it takes place instead of whatever the name of the Colossus people live in. I don't even know what you guys are on about now. I'm so lost. Where is the thing? Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out next year. Yeah, I should probably try to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and beat them. But it's like, do I want to do Kingdom Hearts 3? I don't know if it's a series I want to get into. Like, honestly, it just seems so out there and crazy. Let's take one of you.
Hey, I'm waiting on you.
I'll head over here. I had no idea there was more to the name, goddamn dude. It's like, it's part of the meme. It's like this giant fucking name. But Dave, you won't be disappointed. I mean, I guess you probably haven't played a ton of JRPGs, but it's like, it's so on the nose with some of its some of the parody of the JRPG genre. It's like so on the nose. It's great. It's such a good game. And it's free too. It's just like, people should just play it. It's good. I'll probably play it at some point too, because it'll be a funny meme stream. Let's see. Barkley, Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. All bosses beaten guide. I won't even be able to fit the whole name in there, man. I could do it. What? There's like one. What is it? There's like one optional super boss. What is it? Like Ghost Dad, I think. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good, dude. So good. If you played Monster Hunter World, or is that the kind of game you don't have much interest in? I got my main following from Monster Hunter World. I played a shitload of Monster Hunter World when it came out. I have guides for every weapon. I would say just ignore me until they talk about bosses. By the way, would you think about doing Psychonauts streams? Maybe. It depends. Depends on a lot of factors. He's a big Monster Hunter head. Yeah, my brother lent me a Switch, and he's like, play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, and I'm like sitting here going like, no, I can't do it again. I put like 400 hours into Monster Hunter World. I don't know if I want to do it again. Hey guys, hey Anthony. Playing, you go Kingdom Hearts 1, then Chain of Memories, then 2, then Coded. Chain of Memories, is that a thing? Is that like a mobile game? Birth by Sleep you start with because it's the past events. I probably wouldn't do that. If I did anything, it would probably... Wait, if we don't help ourselves, who will? Blah, 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 blah. If I was doing it, I'd probably do like chronological by release. You fetch me a new golf club? Yes, I can, because I'm omniscient. You give me some dosh. Did I finish? Like, I guess I did. 5 grand. I feel like you got more money last time. Oh, hey, it's Flavor Town. Wait, what? I actually completely forgot about that. I've seen too many channels, so it all blends together. Yeah, dude. I totally get you. And like it's kind of like a whirlwind for me too, because you play Monster Hunter for like, it was like February to like April. I was playing Monster Hunter World like every day, getting the content out. Then you release like 2 2-hour videos and a bunch of, and like I guess 20. How many videos did I get out of Monster Hunter World? Like 30. It's like actually like 30 videos. It was insane. It's like more videos than I put out like last year. It's just Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate is a good one. I would go back and play. It's so good. Yeah, I like Tri Ultimate a lot, actually. 3 Ultimate, like, so good, dude. It's like probably one of my favorites. It's just like you play Monster Hunter World, and there's all these refinements to the gameplay that make it like way easier to get into. And then you go and play Generations Ultimate, and you're like, oh no, do I want to sit there and slog through gathering all these materials again and doing all this stuff? And I'm okay with starting a new Monster Hunter game. It's just that, like, it's hard. It's, like, really, really hard to go back and start over again after you've just done it, like, last year. Or not even last year, like, earlier in the year. So it kind of sucked. What was I thinking again? What do I have to do? Just waiting, I guess? I'm sure I'm missing survivors. Like, I'm sure I've missed a bunch already. The unlisted scoops. They have the handheld games remade and it's just one movie. What, are you guys talking about Kingdom Hearts still? Recoded sucks. Don't play it. Even for the lore, it's not worth the effort. Like, I'll play Yakuza 4 or 5 because I already have them, but I won't play any of the others first. I think there's a bunch of games that have good jumping off points. Or you don't necessarily need to play the series, but I'm very much a guy who wants to play the series. Children's Castle Store. Oh my god, that old ass lady. Yeah, like I try to start this, like if I play a series I'm gonna start like hopefully at the beginning. I think I can just give vodka to get it. Hopefully at like the beginning, like chronologically. Because usually those games are clunky. Like usually what happens is those games are clunkier. Like if you're to play, like you don't necessarily have to play, is this a spoiler? Like if you're gonna play Nier Automata, you don't have to play Drakengard 1. Like it's just like, it's a good starting off point. But if you wanted the full story, you'd have to play Drakengard 1, which is... It seems crazy. Like, it definitely seems crazy. Short-sighted. Like, I wouldn't recommend anyone... I probably wouldn't recommend Drakengard... Anyone actually play Drakengard. It's a fucking wild ride, but I wouldn't recommend anybody play it. Heard about that. It's so weird to me that they just turned one of them into a movie. I think it's like... the DS one, and that had a bunch of multiplayer content, so I guess wait. You're still talking about whatever, Kingdom Hearts, right? One of the Kingdom Hearts, not Kingdom Hearts 1. Yakuza 0, Kiryu has never killed a man. Oh. Yeah, Yakuza 0 is probably a good jumping off point for the series. I heard about that one, so where do we in a movie? Final boss, you obviously never been in a 5-hour drive when you think Ricotta is an 8 out of 10. 5-hour drive, dude. My brother lives 12 hours away, and we routinely do the drive in one day. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm trying to read chat. Children's Castle, 2nd floor. Talking about 365 too. Like, how many Kingdom Hearts games are there? What the hell is this, man? I thought there was like literally 2 games. I guess I was wrong. Let's go upstairs. It's like it's so hard to play this and like keep up with chat. I'm just like trying to dodge zombies. Cause you can't just port a handheld game. Depends. Sometimes you can. Sometimes it works well. I really wish they'd port some PSP games because some of them are actually really good. Like I was so mad when the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Collection didn't have Acid 1 and 2 on it, because that shit is fucking tight, dude. It sounds so stupid, but like...
I thought the city was an adult playground.
Like, you think a deck-building, turn-based strategy game with Metal Gear would, like, just not fucking work, and it's so good. Understandable. Long drives are the worst. Yes, they're pretty bad. You just gotta get through it though.
Anyone
I
out
think there are
there?
8. There's 8 right now. Holy shit! Is that including Wait, what? Is that including like the remakes, like 1.5 HD or whatever? Like, does that include that? So you talk about Kingdom Hearts, like I have no idea about Kingdom Hearts except the first game, which I haven't played in like 15 years. I don't even like Kingdom Hearts that much. It's okay, I'm sure people do. I don't care what you talk about really, as long as you're not like talking about weird shit. Can't help it, kind of a good series. I'll be the judge of that when I get around to playing it. I'll probably try. I'll maybe try one this year. I think I can schedule it in. Maybe not on stream, but off stream I might be able to. You need a Bible to properly understand the sheer length of goddamn plot that is Kingdom Hearts. I know, it's kind of like, do I want to get into this? Is kind of like how it goes. Like, do I want to sit down and basically study the lore to get into this series, or do I want to play Mega Man X2 again? You know, like, I could, like, the Kingdom Hearts series is going to be a massive undertaking. It's like, do I want to get into it? If you play the games, it'll make sense, probably. But phone game is garbage. Still fucking mad that Metal Gear Acid still isn't purchasable on the PSN online store. I only played a little, but it's a cool fucking game. Yeah, dude. It's so good. Like, it's actually really good. And, like, again, I think it's better than it has any right to be. Like, it sounds so stupid. Like, a deck-building game that's turn-based, and you have, like, stealth elements. Like, it's, like, it sounds so dumb, but it works so well. There's more than 8? Holy shit. The amount of Kingdom Hearts games does include the remakes because it actually changes the game up a bit. Oh my god. We did even include the canon app games. Play the remakes, they have more stuff and plot. I got the PS2 one, so that's probably out. I'm probably not gonna buy them again. Don't get original copies, aka 1 and 2, get the updated versions. Too late! I bought them years ago. RP, did you hear about Capcom Vancouver shutting down? I did. And, I'm not super surprised. I'm sympathetic to the...
Hey Frank, come back to the safe house.
Oh my god, I was just in there.
Talk to you. She's in the lounge.
I'm sympathetic to the workers there, because obviously it's pretty shitty to lose your job. And I'm also not super sympathetic to some of the higher-ups, like the lead writers and director and stuff like that, because they just, like, straight up, they just made a bad game. So I'm not surprised. They kind of ruined Dead Rising, but all the worker bees didn't necessarily need to lose their jobs over it, which sucks. Different strokes for different blokes. Pretentious? What do you say is pretentious? How hard I try, I can't get into Kingdom Hearts. The gameplay bores me. The story feels pretentious. Yeah, I'm sure the story is either gonna be like really good or really terrible. There's gonna be like no middle ground. Terrible danger. Oh, what? They just changed who does this? Oh, right, because the girl who does it died. Yeah, because the girl you're supposed to do that with gets killed by Brandon. Hilarious. X is still canon, yeah, but it doesn't matter. I hate Justin Y. Who's Justin Y? I don't know who that is. Any of the games that were remade aren't worth it to play the originals. I'll keep that in mind moving forward, but we'll see. Telltale is also shut down today. They canceled The Walking Dead Season 4. Yeah, again, I'm not overly surprised because I'm pretty sure they oversaturated their own market. They had like what they had was like a very paint by numbers engine and development cycle. Like, you can see the similarities across all of the games. It's very, very similar, all of them. So what you do when you do something like that is you oversaturate your market. Because they were releasing games super fast, and people didn't care. And when people don't care, it doesn't matter. You got any favorite comedy shows, RP? Like TV series? like Arrested Development 1 and 2. Season 1 and 2 of Arrested Development are probably one of my favorite TV shows ever. I'd have to think about it. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of anything. But yeah, Arrested Development is like top tier. Seasons 1 and 2 is really good. I think it was season 3 started to taper off because they were at like imminent cancellation. And they say it in the show, which is like kind of annoying. But and then season 4 and 5, like the Netflix reboot, was like, this kind of sucks. But yeah, season 1 and 2 of Thing is super good. Would recommend that. Comedy movies. There's like I'm probably like more into comedy movies and TV shows. There's like the classics, right? Like Airplane, super funny and super good. What else? I don't know. It's hard to like think of stuff off the top of my head because I've watched a lot of stuff. But I have like such garbage taste in movies. Dave can attest. Rush Hour 2, best film ever made. Not the newer seasons. Season 3 is great as well. Yeah, but season 3 of Arrested Development was kind of like a downtick. It was slowing down, and you could tell it was slowing down because there's like the show was getting canceled, so they were kind of like, we got to wrap this up. But yeah, season 1 and 2 are so good, and then I don't know. Season 3 is great. Yeah, it's okay. It's not terrible. It's just like it's a downtick. It's like Dead Rising 3 is a downtick. It's not a bad game. It's just like it's kind of starting the trend. Wait, what? I saw up until the main characters got arrested on the border. I should get back to it sometime. Wait, as they should. Oh, I haven't actually watched much Trailer Park Boys, but I have seen it. It was okay. Have you seen Curb Your Enthusiasm, Comedic Genius? I watched quite a bit of Curb Your Enthusiasm when it came out, and I didn't really... It was funny, but it's like, that's okay. I'm Canadian, I'm not into Trailer Park Boys, I'm the same way. Kingdom Hearts, Chain of Memories, 1.5, 2.52, coded, recoded, 3652, DDD, app games, 2.8. That sounds like something I don't want to... That sounds like a rabbit hole I don't want to jump down to. Get banned. Ban him for not liking Trailer Park Boys. I just think it's so funny that Trailer Park Boys is so popular outside of Canada. Oh, whatever. Just buy Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 for all the canon games with extra stuff. Then all you need is to get the app. Or I could just play what I have and not spend any money on a series I might not even like. I don't know. Do I want to drop all that cash on like 7 Kingdom Hearts games? Probably not. Yes, I agree with you on Rush Hour, dude. I love Rush Hour 2. It's like one of my favorite movies, like unironically. It's so I love that movie so much. It's like so stupid and dumb, but it's so good. Don't acknowledge the phone game, please. Should I mention the Avatar app that got canceled? No. No apps. That's what I hate. I hate when stuff like that's canon because it's such a pain in the ass. Because they're almost always fucking terrible. Did I get erotic? I did get erotic. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Just take pictures of Europa. Oh, you get less.
Nice.
Yeah, they changed it. Well, they didn't change it. They adjusted your PP gains. Don't acknowledge the phone games. Yeah, don't acknowledge the phone games. Disappointed, no. Or you could just say screw Kingdom Hearts and not bother with that mess. It's possible. I think the thing is, like, some series I'm kind of interested in. Like, I'm kind of like loath to admit this. I really like Disney movies. And part of it's because I really like musicals, but like, I have a bunch of Disney movies on VHS, so I feel like I should like Kingdom Hearts. Like, I like Final Fantasy. I like Final Fantasy and I like Disney, so Kingdom Hearts is like a no-brainer that I would like, but I think the story just seems like super dumb and convoluted. so I might not like it. Any of y'all seen Nathan For You? Yeah, Nathan For You is actually pretty funny. I haven't seen a ton of it, but I've seen some of it. Like the fucking one, oh my god, the one where he like tries to perform a magic trick. And he's basically like, he makes like this fucking robot to like expose himself in front of a bunch of kids. And like the magic trick is to like escape from handcuffs before the robot pulls his pants down. It's so fucking funny, dude. It's just like, we're a fate worse than death, which is like living as a registered sex offender. Oh my god, it's funny. It was like so good. So good, dude. You were under arrest for the murder of Mr. Time. You were killing it. Killing me. Murder of Mr. Time. You're killing time. Yeah. I mean, I got nothing to do at this point. Which is one of the problems with Dead Rising, kind of, is that there's a lot of just like, I have nothing to do. And you'll see it in my guides. I usually put it in the guides because it's like a funny meme, but I just sit there and I wait for like 10 hours with my watch out. Chill and you can just leave. What? Can't even watch a Kingdom Hearts speedrun. Literally, people beating the game as fast as possible can't keep my attention. I have a fairly controversial opinion on speedrunning in that it's cool, but it's dumb. And this is like, I speedran Momodora 4 in basically June and July, late June, early July, and I got a sub 30-minute time. And it felt like to get down, like, I was like almost 10 minutes. No, I think the fastest time was like 22 minutes. And I was at 29. And to do what I needed to do to get even down to like a 25 was just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. This is so terrible. So, speedrunning, I like the end result of speedrunning. I like the idea of seeing how fast you can beat a game, as long as it doesn't have any like tons of glitches. If people are like jumping out of bounds and like doing crazy shit, I kind of just check out. But speedrunning can be cool. It can also be pretty boring. That's kind of my opinion on it. I think it's higher res on PS4. Final boss Vigor, One Winged Angel. Wait, what? I've seen the episode of Nathan For You. That shit was so dumb. It seemed like a show I'd be into. Oh my god, it's so stupid, but it's like so funny. It's like this stupid robot and these like pants that have loops on it so the robot can like pull his pants down in front of a bunch of kids. It's just like, oh my god. Remember playing Dead Rising 1 as a kid and always being stressed? I don't think I ever got stressed, but I don't think I ever saved anyone when I was younger. I did it when I was older. Obviously. I wrote a guide on it. How's it dumb? What, Kingdom Hearts 1? Or what? Or speedrunning? Speedrunning's dumb because you do the same thing over and over to shave like a second off your time. And you see it in like every speedrunning stream ever, is like the guys they start to break. Like, and it happened to me to an extent. I think I only did like 10 finished runs, but like, so in Momodora 4, you have to beat, or Reverie Under the Moonlight, to get fast times. You basically need to beat the bosses without getting hit. It's not even that you can't die; it's you can't get hit, because it gives you special items that make you go faster. And I was just struggling to beat certain sections without getting hit, and that means you reset. And when you reset, you start the game over in the tutorial area, which is the Grove. And casually, I think the Grove, the Sacred Ordalia Grove, is really good. It's really well designed, casually. But when you've spent the last 15, 20, 30 minutes doing the tutorial area, it starts to break you down. So, and that's what you have to do to get like a good run. Like, you could do it segmented for sure. Like in my guide, I went back and I played it last night because I was getting footage for a guide that I'm gonna work on. And I did it segmented, and I enjoyed it way more. which is funny because I speed ran it, and I'm on the leaderboard. Like I think I'm like 49th or something, like 29. What was the time? Like 29:22 or something. But yeah, like I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it, and I don't think many people would like to do it, which I think is why speedrunning is not more popular. Roll the giant dice and try to get a 7. Okay, sure. Speedrunning in concept is great, and execution is hit or miss, but at least there's some great charity events. Like I said, it's cool but dumb. Like, speedrunning is a cool thing in concept. To do what it takes to get a good speedrun is not fun. It's not fun, like, by any stretch of the imagination. I need to get a 4. Let's go, baby. I got a 7. Did I not get the reward? I guess that's fine. No, whatever. Whatever, man. I don't care for Final Fantasy or Disney much, but I unironically enjoy Kingdom Hearts for its own content. See, that seems like the opposite of what I would enjoy. I feel like I'd enjoy the Disney stuff and I enjoy the Final Fantasy stuff, but I wouldn't enjoy the unique stuff. I don't know where you buy your shit, but I got 1.5 and 2 for $2 each. What the hell? How'd you get that? How'd you manage that? First links are Amazon, so that's where I got the price. I don't know. I'd have to find a copy, and it's like, do I want to hunt it down for a game series I might not even like? I'll give one. We'll make a compromise. I'll give one a shot, and if I feel like I like it and I can move forward with it, I'll look into getting the HD remixes. Fair compromise. That sounds fair to me. Resets are so painful in speedrunning, but when you finally get that PB, it feels so satisfying. To an extent, yes. When I got my sub 30, I basically... Like, my goal was to play Momodora for... Break the freaking glass. Was to play until... My goal was to get a sub 30 in any %. And once I got that, my motivation to play tanked, and I never touched it again until... yesterday. Or 2 days ago. 3 days ago? Might have been 3 days ago. But I didn't touch it until then because I was so burnt out of the game. I was at like 30 hours played, and it was like, holy shit, like, this is just not fun. I was not having a good time, and it was so painful. Because you sit there and you look at your splits as you're playing, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to lose time. I'm losing time. I'm losing time. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. And then you do make it, and you're like, oh my god, I finally did it. And you're kind of just like, eh, do I want to do this again? To maybe shave 20 seconds off? To maybe shave 2 minutes off? Not really. But that's just kind of how it is, right? Speedrunning is just a hobby, I agree. But I think it's only a hobby for very particular people. Because do you want to play the same game over and over again? Well, what this comes down to is, do you want to play the same game over and over again? I like Dead Rising. I don't want to play Dead Rising for 6 months straight, trying to shave off frames, like that one guy who's doing Dead Rising speedrunning. I like Monster Hunter World. Do I want to sit there and like reset Monster Hunter World and do the tutorial content over and over again? No. I want to play Monster Hunter World until I'm done with it and then move on to something else. That's kind of just like... I just like playing a variety of games, and that's how it's always going to be. And speedrunning just takes up too much time, to be honest. Like, you could learn to speedrun a game and get a reasonably competitive time. Like for me, like that sub 30 minutes in Momodora 4 or Reverie Under the Moonlight felt like I could call it a speedrun, you know? But the thing is, it also kind of broke my enjoyment of the game, because like the things you have to do make it so that you basically skip all the extra content. You only do what you have to do. So you sit there and you just go, and then it's over. And you're like, okay. And like you basically can't play it any other way from then on. Because you know the optimum way to play, so why would you play the game suboptimally? You know? You know what I mean? Oh, hang on. I scrolled up. I'm not caught up with Chad. Sega Saturn games. Bye bye. See you, man. Tired. I'm out. Sorry, guys. I'm just ranting. Holy crap, dude. In speedrunning, you make a quick step and run across the mall. Unfortunately, no. It's not that easy because Dead Rising is a set time limit. Personally, don't enjoy speedrunning, but watching it can be entertaining. I agree. I think that's more of what it is for me. I'll do it occasionally, or I'll try speedrunning strats sometimes because they're cool. But like, I'm not gonna sit there and speedrun games from now on unless I really like it. But even then, speedrunning is cool, but people don't understand that not every game can be speedrun. Yep. Dead Rising is not a good speed game. That's my not even controversial opinion. They have a set time limit. If you have a set time limit, you can't really save time. And like that one guy is basically saying like you can't use blunt weapons. You can't use blunt weapons because it's whatever it's called. They cause 1 frame of lag. 1 frame. So when you're playing, you have to basically not use blunt weapons so you can save a frame, and those frame saves end up saving you maybe what, like 3 minutes over the course of like an 8-hour game, 5-6 hour game. It's like, I'll pass, thanks. Alright, I'm tired. I'm out. Yep, sorry. I'll see you later. I'll probably cut the stream soon, even though you're gone already. But I don't think we're gonna finish this tonight. I started too late, and I didn't expect it to be so much more to do. Maybe we'll just end it when Frank gets his Zombrex. Or maybe just end it now, fuck it. Only buy the collections if you like one. I think I'll do that. I'll try one. If I like it, I'll do it. Have this retro game store called Game Exchange that has games for every console. Yeah, bye-bye. Hell, even Sega Saturn games. I have to mod chip my Saturn. I'm not going to buy Saturn games. It's too fucking expensive. I don't think that's really the point, though. I want to claim to be a speedrun champion, but I'll do a speedrun for Cruise Brothers, and I know no one will challenge me on that shit. Don't do it, Dave! You could probably just submit your actual playthrough. I'll challenge you. Oh my god, don't play fucking Cruise Brothers. I must steal that world record. I thought about it. I thought about trying to steal the win-back world record. Can't force yourself to speedrun. You have to completely love what you're doing, even when you get angry. That's the problem, is I get angry really easily. May not seem like it from the stream, but if I'm doing something that's like inherently frustrating, like I will fucking lose it. I get impatient practicing combos in fighting games. I can't imagine practicing several long hours sitting playthrough. That's the other thing. Like, do you want to sit there and do what it takes to speedrun? The answer for most people is going to be no, right? Like, would you want to play Final Fantasy X in one sitting and beat it in like 9 hours? Probably not. Probably not. Imagine if you just played the main series Kingdom Hearts games and just ignored the shitty side games and just read a plot synopsis. Probably would do that, actually. I do single sitting playthroughs for every game. Who needs breaks? Me. I basically play like for an hour. Usually when I play games, I play for an hour and I take a break. Usually I'm recording, so I'll let the thing render out and I'll take a break and I'll walk around and get a drink or whatever, and it's just like, I find I enjoy myself a lot more that way. Playing like, I guess we're only at like 3 hours. We're gonna stop the stream at 3 hours, so we got another 15 minutes. I just find this a bit draining and tedious. But if I take a break every like hour, it's way easier to deal with for me. They are side games as far as most people see them, yeah. Oh my god. Dead Rising's timer results in each game pretty much ending at the same time, because if you go too fast, you'll have free time. If you go too slow, you'll still have free time. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? And the guy, like you said, he saves frames. He's talking about saving frames. Like, you can't do anything else. And a lot of, like, they made the Dead Rising speedrunning community made a thing called time skip, where you can just speed up the clock. And it basically deletes time. Which I guess is like whatever, King Crimson from JoJo. It just fucking works. So they made it so that you can... So the faster you do something, the faster you can get to the time skip thing. Which is fine, I guess, but that's such a hacky workaround for a game that just shouldn't even be speedrun, you know? You know what I mean? Dead Rising's not about doing it fast, it's just about playing it and having fun. Dead Rising speedrunning is dog shit. Doing shit as early as possible and beating the final boss as fast as possible. I thought, like, I unironically thought about doing a Case Zero speedrun, like all achievements speedrun, because you can do it in a single playthrough, and it would be it was kind of fun. I mean, basically, my guide is essentially a playthrough, and I started thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, what can actually like differentiate you from someone else? And it's basically you have to give Katie Zombrex as soon as it hits 7 p.m. I think it's 7 p.m. Yeah, 7 p.m. And then you have to beat Jed as fast as possible, rescue the 2 final survivors, and get the fuck out of Still Creek as fast as possible. So you start thinking, like, is that even a speedrun? It's like this tiny section of the game. It's like literally the last like 10 minutes maximum of the game. Probably closer to like 5 minutes. That's basically the only variation you're going to have, besides maybe you cut out a loading screen or two by being efficient by gathering more money. But that's pretty much it, right? So it's like, do I want to speedrun that? And it's like, if I speedrun it and then submitted it, I get the world record because there's no one else who speedruns Case Zero. And I thought about doing it for the prestige of a world record, but I don't know if I want to do that. It's not numbered, it's portable side game. Dark Souls is the game I can play whenever I want, not the competitive time, but I just want to see how fast I can personally do it. I think my all bosses run is 1.5 hours just because of the strats. Yeah, I think that's one of the things is like, when I was first going to attempt speedrunning, I looked at a bunch of games I could play, and Dark Souls is one of them. Demon Souls and Dark Souls is one of them. But the speedrun, like the actual like speedrun, looks so fucking terrible to do. I don't want to sit there and grind out a Black Knight halberd just to have an attempt at a run. That sounds fucking terrible. But that's what the guys do, like every day. They were just sitting there grinding halberds, and it's like, that's not fun. Here's my advice, just fucking play it. Yeah, okay, sure. Is I talking about Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1? Whack. It's gonna take a while to get through all those games. It definitely will. Kind of attitude drives people away. I'm like so behind in chat. How can you say something so controversial yet so brave? It's not... I don't know. I think like if you're a member of... I feel like a lot of people in like the speedrunning community like refuse to acknowledge the problems with speedrunning. Because it would be like taking a dump on their fan base and their thing. Speedrunning's cool to watch. It's cool to see the end result of a speedrun. I don't care to put in the hard work to do it. Dead Rising has as many games as Kingdom Hearts, does it? I guess you have a mobile game. We talk about Dead Rising Mobile a lot. For some reason, even though it's apparently trash. It's not switching from PS4 to Fuji Virtual Boy, but Dead Rising isn't a story-heavy game. Yeah, Dead Rising's not really story-heavy. Kingdom Hearts definitely is. And that's one of the things I hate, is when you're putting, like, external stuff in, when you're putting external stuff in apps and shit and comics, that's one of the things I hate is like when you do lore, like fundamental story stuff in like lore or side games and you don't play it, or it's like on a PSP or something. It just makes me mad, makes me upset. I don't want to play shitty portable games on PS4 just to understand the story. It's not worth the hassle. Agree. I don't want to have to read external comics. I don't want to have to watch like some crappy TV show you made just to get like fundamental story stuff. Dead Rising's individual games can all be beaten pretty quickly compared to Case or Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, it's like what I think the longest. I think my Dead Rising 2 was like 7.5 hours. I'd have to look at my thing. Was it 8 parts? I think it's like maybe just under 8 hours for Dead Rising 2, minus cutscenes. I think they're all about 11 hours with cutscenes. 10 or 11 hours. It's more of a remake. Dark Souls 1 speedruns are very mad, purely because of the halberd, but Dark Souls 2 is much better because it doesn't have... Wait, what? Because it doesn't have an RNG weapon, and so it's based purely on your skill. Yeah, but then you're playing Dark Souls 2, dude. I don't care. Make your games consistent and easy to play as a series. Also agree. I don't like the external stuff, like I said. I don't like having to look up that there's some comic that I didn't read which has some fundamental introduction of a character that's like super important to the plot. Always hated that shit. Always hate it when it's like some mobile tie-in game that you can't get anymore. Like you can't get Dead Rising Mobile on the App Store anymore. I looked for it. You can't find it. You have to get it externally, which is like fucking why? Why? Dead Rising 2 is the sequel to Dead Rising, added combo weapons and stuff. Dead Rising 2 off the record is just Dead Rising 2, but with Frank and photography. Yes, that's pretty accurate. It is a what-if scenario. What if Frank was in Fortune City and he was the protagonist instead of Chuck, basically? Looks like the camera. Frank also plays slightly differently than Chuck. A few things have changed, but it's not a huge difference. Yeah, it's just, basically, it's an arranged mode of Dead Rising, and they did some very minor story beats that are different. I definitely understand your point, which is why the fucking collection doesn't exist, dumbass. Everyone's getting so mad about Kingdom Hearts. What the shit, dude? Everyone's getting so mad. So much anger, pent up anger. Example of bad speedrun is Metroid Prime 2. It's just out of bounds. Yeah, that's when it starts getting boring to me. Like, it's cool the one time. Like, to see it, it's like, oh, haha. Look at that, he just jumped out of bounds and he went to the trigger and he beat the game. That's why I think, what is it? One of the Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past categories, like, isn't even, like, a category because you, like, literally jump to the credits after, like, 30 seconds. So everyone's like, this is dumb. We're not gonna play this. So I think that's not even like the end. It's like the any percent is like any percent no out of bounds because you can just skip to the credits, which is boring. At least Kingdom Hearts is all the games. Psst. Games vary in quality. What? I should be like figuring out what to do. I'm just trying to like, catch up on chat. I've been like trash talking speedrunning for the past like 20 minutes. And unfortunately, we're going to have to end this soon and resume it probably tomorrow where I don't forget I have to stream for 45 minutes because I was taking a nap. Playing a great PS2 game, then you're playing an upscaled portable game, which is super held back. But the portable systems technology at the time, it's not fun. Kind of agree. I don't mind PSPs and stuff. It just kind of comes with the territory. They're going to be limited based on the hardware. Just the harsh reality of it. But there's still some good PSP games, like I said. Metal Gear Acid's really good. Wish they ported it to HD consoles. Probably never will. Yeah, original Kingdom Hearts coded on a Japanese-only app that you can't get anymore. That's what I'm saying, man. They just pull stuff off the App Store for some reason, and it sucks. It sucks. But I will say I only played all the other two. When did I heard it all from MIC? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you get the cliff notes. It makes it easy. And I watched him play, yeah. She'll just mix herself some honeys and just relax. I don't know, everyone's getting so heated over Kingdom Hearts. Do I want to get into this series? Maybe. Maybe. No, and the games are upscaled mobile games. Oh my god. Just wanted to let you know your Dead Rising guides are really entertaining and I appreciate the amount of work you put into them. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you appreciate it. It takes a lot of time. Way more time than I'd like to admit, actually. But it's good. I enjoy making them for the most part. It's fun.
Hey, what you got?
Frank, the rescue will be here soon. I'll bet that you can get
Oh my god.
pictures from the Royal Flush rooftop.
At the Royal Flush rooftop. Okay, we're going. Actually, you know what? Let's just cut the stream here. We'll call it a day. We'll do a little bit of 5 minutes of chat, and then we'll call it. Because unfortunately, started late, and there's still a bunch to do. So we'll just finish it tomorrow. Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was an amazing game for PSP. Oh, Peace Walker. Peace Walker. Oh, Peace Walker. Peace Walker was like, oh my god, dude. You can't name your villain Hot Coldman, okay? I don't care what your game series is. You cannot name your villain Hot Coldman. Okay? That's just how it is. I agree with Mick. What he's saying. None of the men, whatever. Frank looks like he's smashing meat while walking. Oh my god, yeah. He runs like a little goblin. It's bad. He does it in this one too. He did in Dead Rising 1. Stream is false advertisement. The title implies that you would have beaten the game and you didn't. This is a scam. I'm sorry, man. I expected to. I forgot how long this was and how much waiting around there was. He's finishing the fight with a boss. I'll finish the fight tomorrow. Sue him, yeah. Don't at me. He's finishing the fight with a boss. I genuinely thought I could beat it today. I was wrong, unfortunately. The thing that varies is some of them have a gimmick with the combat. Sue him. Good luck. You don't have anything. I don't have anything to give you. Remember Peace Walker getting so much shit, but I finally got around and it was fun. Not great, but it was a good time. I played it on the Legacy Collection. It was okay. It just kind of sucks that it's like clearly meant to be a multiplayer game, which you didn't have in the Legacy Collection. Why are we arguing over Kingdom Hearts and in a Dead Rising stream? Good question. Cut the stream where it belongs, in the toilet. Yeah, it does. Streams are a magical place. It's actually really funny because whenever we're playing, no matter what I'm streaming, what do we talk about? We talk about Resident Evil 5. And I guess we're talking about Kingdom Hearts now, but like Resident Evil 5 always comes up in the streams for some reason. I guess because everybody wants to play it. Before I was working with it, did a lot of great stuff. Do lol. Seeing it was a PSP game, they did a great job. No excuse for the flaws. Message retracted. Tall Shortman. Fucking hell. You can't name your villain Hot Coldman, okay? Take my advice, aspiring writers. Don't name your villain Hot Coldman. Name your villain Jeff... I don't know. Jeff Leatherman. Don't name your villain Hot Coldman. Okay? Just don't do it. Be hearing from my lawyer. Okay. I'll wait for the subpoena in the mail. Or I guess you have to get handed a subpoena. Whatever. It's like Halo 3 said finish the fight, but they're still making more games. Yeah, he's like, what are you doing, sir? Finishing the fight. And then cut to black. Credits roll. Big Smallman. Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that, Kappa. Sweet Spicy Man. Fast Slow Man. Yeah, just don't, man. You can't do it. Small Mega Man. Ugh. See ya, Big Dickman. Light Darkman. Oh, you can't name him Darkman. That's bad. And I think on that note, we're gonna cut the stream. I'll be streaming this tomorrow, probably around 7 o'clock if I don't forget. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you around.